If you're like me, you're probably a little disappointed when LEGO gave us a Mr. Fantastic minifigure without any stretchy arms, which kind of defeats the whole point, right? What makes it worse is that LEGO has made these elaborate stretchy arms before for Miss Marvel, Elastigirl, and even Luffy in the same exact year the set came out, so it feels like they really cheaped out on Mr. Fantastic. But luckily, I've got a solution that's not only screen accurate, but also very fun in the form of bendy-wired arms. They're fully posable, easy to make, and I'll show you exactly how in this video, using just a few simple supplies. So let's stretch our creativity and get started. To start off, we'll need a flexible material to work with. I'm using a silicone tube I picked up from Amazon. This one has an outer diameter of 4mm and an inner diameter of 2mm, which will be perfectly for minifig scale arms. Next, we'll need a bendable wire to slide inside the tube. I'm using soldering wire because it's all I had on hand. Any malleable wire that fits inside the tube will work just fine. For this tutorial, I'm making a longer set of arms so we can really show off the full extent of its stretching capability. Now I'm wrapping my soldering wire with some thinner wire so it sits snugly inside our silicone tube. One important detail, you want to make sure your wire is slightly shorter than your tube. That way you'll have space left at the end to attach LEGO hands securely. With our arm assembled, it's time to start painting. We'll start off by giving it a coat of primer to our arm. I'm using this Rustoleum gray primer and giving the arm a nice even coat. Once the primer is dry, we can start adding color. I'm using Apple Barrel's Satin Electric Blue, which is a pretty close match to LEGO's Dark Azure. Apply thin coats rather than one thick one. I did 3 coats in total to get a strong, vibrant color without streaks. And finally, we'll finish with a layer of sealant. I'm using Krylon Gloss Acrylic sealant, which gives it a nice shine and extra durability. And that's it. Our custom bendy arms are complete. Just pop in the hands, attach them to a torso, and you got his full look. For my own custom, I 3D printed these little extensions to simulate the gloves he wears in the movie, which are inspired by LEGO's Miss Marvel design. These arms are super fun to pose and play with. Here are just a few crazy positions I managed to get with them. Just a quick heads up though, the paint can scratch off with heavy use or if you leave the arms bent for a long time. Right here I have my first prototype I made, and then ended up with a few stretch marks after lots of posing. But honestly, the beauty of this method is that you can whip up a replacement set pretty easily. To show you how versatile this is, I also made a pair of arms for Jake from Adventure Time. The possibilities are pretty endless, and I'll have to see what characters you guys come up with. If you do make your own, tag me on Instagram so I can check them out. That being said, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my Instagram and a website for more custom LEGO ideas, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.